Always getting money, brains no sleep. Hell, keep it on me 'cause my name ring bells. People see me and can't help themselves. See me and themselves. I wouldn't wanna be anybody else. I never used to think I'd be a magazine cover. They keep on trying to find a ways to push my buttons. I came out of the jungle where it rained and it thunder, but I bring the heat like the summer. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. Don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rains no sleep. Every day I work my thumb. I don't get to take off. A hater gets up. I'm ready like lift off. I never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever lasts long. I'm always beating the odds. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live. I don't know what these mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. Still at your mama crib. I got up and changed my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day these hey, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it. Ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Come on, fat boy, get out the way, bruh.
Status to run early. Anybody on here? If you are, holla at your boy. Tell me what you got going on, man. Make some suggestions. Make some company running.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same.
Whoa, bruh. He played me, bro. Oh my god. This nigga hit stick me, fumbled, return for a touchdown on a goal. Wow. James White, I should cut you for that, bro. Like, get out of here, bro. Heck? And I switched my running back just so that wouldn't happen. That's crazy. The game around.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Yo, that is that motherfucking rookie, yo.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I needed that.
Coach, we are
that
15 miles due west to the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I thought you had a new scheme, Lang, all that you were saying earlier.
That ain't had nothing to do with my scheme. Shut up, James. Nobody's listening to you, nigga. Nobody's listening to you, nigga. Shut up. This nigga.
Trying to figure out.
That's crazy.
He had a top pick.
No, I didn't. I had 13, man.
I had 10. I'm finna get my headphones. I will charge him up. Matter of fact, I don't gotta listen to it. I could just watch it. I ain't know how to draft. Ooh.
Nigga, I ain't had no draft picks. What is you talking about? I ain't picked to the. I had one pick and they had another one until the third round. What you talking about? I don't know how to draft. Wasn't nothing out there by the time I started picking for real. My first pick was a dope pick. Yeah.
I'm on here.
J-Dub always being disrespectful.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Under. We sticking to our strength, our defense. We playing our scheme, and that's what it's gonna be. 4-3, 4-6 in the nickel. Who?
Oh yes, I'm.
Let's go.
Cars, what's new, man? What's new? You know how the game do you, bro.
They'll run on first down. Baker, call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage.
Right.
Bro, get out of here, bro. I'm near. Oh, rob me, bro. Look at that play, bro.
That's the rookie. That's the rookie Roscoe.
Yeah, that's the rookie. He's 6'4".
Ooh, that boy out there mouse and shit. What the fuck going on?
This is what we dealing with?
Dog, that nigga caught that shit over 2 niggas on him.
That nigga 6'4", 220.
Hey, I put it in your phone.
That nigga old though. This nigga young. That's old.
It's the one you
Second down.
Yeah, he already won in that apostrophe.
Come on, y'all. Shut up.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw, Falk. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Todd. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating there, so they passed it to each defender.
Let's go.
Even though it was complete.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Long game.
70, Indy. Go out.
Okay.
I just keep forgetting that my old line is all rookies.
First down. That's complete to Smith. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Busting through my line like my line ain't.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yo, chill, man.
He'll look to throw. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick up
We out here,
man. You tend to stall them out when you do that.
Niggas talking like we ain't got game out here. What you talking about, man?
Yeah, it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. He'll look to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got caught, and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, 87 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go, man.
That's fielded in the end zone.
We are here, bro. We here to fight this
shit. They'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
We fighting this year, man. Yeah. They ain't giving it up like that, my nigga.
I'll figure that stuff out in a minute, but I don't know I don't even know what you're trying to log into.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10.
We've been division foes for a couple now.
Complete. Smith has it.
He's
got this to the 30 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? A first down carry for Smith. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
#1 defense last year.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Don't get it.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. On the crossing route, complete. That's Lamb. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14.
Down. 15.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And finding the tight end.
Fuck, nigga. Get off me. Fuck wrong with you.
Falcon touchdown.
He will open the land time. Courtney said it, but you know you see everything from the helicopter, Channel 7, Channel 4.
First quarter. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Give me that. Give me that.
No, she said that she was like 81 was wide open. But I said he was biting down on her. And then Arch talk about you got to call the Paul's police.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
And he'll open again.
23-yard line.
And he stiffed on 2 niggas for the going for the touchdown.
On the ready.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your baseball, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
General West. Ready.
Now Fall. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah.
So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
64, reach.
Come on, baby. Baby.
From the shotgun, here's Fall. Right, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Well, now they'll try the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Ready. Check Mike 54.
What up, homeboy?
Hey, Delta. 54. Mike 54. They go.
Now on 2nd and 16. Falk. Throw left side complete. It's Todd. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37.
Oh
These two
God,
teams
if they ain't trying me right now, bro. And our possession catch that. They ain't let me go down.
Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Falk looks to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't.
And we'll get this
sweet shit. That's all I
for a Jaguar touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flashing flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as those guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
What username is you putting in for that?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10.
On the ball.
They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Keep the same power that she already got.
2nd and 13. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Ronnie Harrison. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a give right side. It's Baker, and he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Ready? 70, Indy. And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
Let's go, man.
Baker.
Let's go.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
No, I ain't get rid of Mariota. No, I ain't get rid of Mariota.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
What y'all look at as trash, I find diamonds in the rough.
Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Lock him up,
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Let's go.
Now here's Fall. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
They begin with a run by Smith, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball. And
yo, Greg, good D, yo. I don't know why. I don't understand.
Unable to connect on
that
certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. He's covering with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Matchbox light. Check, you're out. Hey, Jet.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum of the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zaps right back in the other direction.
I guess he got him linebacker number 44. That's crazy. That's why I was asking, because he could have changed his
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect it. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
They made the dude run right past him, right? Yeah. Good run, man.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. 6-6, pull it high, get it.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Guys.
I'm about to bench that nigga, bro. I'm about to bench him.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Rams. I gotta see who's the No, I haven't started yet.
It's Falk out of the gun.
You just hit me up now.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Now back to throw.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Looking to throw.
Y'all get on. I'm going to play real quick.
Oh, come on with all this tipping the ball in the air shit, man. The ball has been tipped in the air the whole fucking game.
Everybody listen to me. I hope y'all games count because they just put up a certain notice for franchise.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on. You expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make
their franchise has been gated in preparation for server.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
60 or 52. Let's go, D. Hurry.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Go! 70, Indy. It's a party now. It's a party now.
From the gun, Fall. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Yeah. Spot. No.
They'll run on first down. It's Smith. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, team 6. Rock it. Get it.
Second down and inches. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Diamond on it, fuck ass.
23 yards from...
You still watching it, cuz?
Touchdown, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. So coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials.
Joe Burrow, baby.
Take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Shall turn him off.
And spins away. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead.
We got to beat up for
let's
that.
go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Huh? What? We're not playing on both of them.
Here's Fall. He sets to fire deep. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Man, they be taking too long to get over these picks, man.
The football and will take over at the 24-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Look at me, Zipper! Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Skirts by him at the 35. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Sam up.
2nd and 10. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we've reached halftime.
Tied up the game, 17-17 going to the half.
We now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Who you talking to, bro?
They'll try and run for it with Smith. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
Come on, that's a pick.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, man, this nigga slow, bro.
Look at me.
Jason, can you tell your mom to come here?
A give to Smith out of the gun. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
They be playing me, bro. Who is this nigga? Who is this nigga, bro?
They'll drop the throw. And, oh, my goodness, what a catch at the 6. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Bait defense. That's how you bait them.
Laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Trying to get the run game going. Here's Smith. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll run it again with Smith, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Smith trying to run for it. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Bruh. Why do they keep doing me like that?
This play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
61, light. Check this guy. Hey, Haywood. 52's the mic, boy, 52. Come on, D. 52's the mic. Mike 52, Mike 52. Get it.
On 1st and 10, Falk. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the left side. It's Baker. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, box drop. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go. Mike 54. Hey, Alpha. Now.
To
these niggas be beat like, I don't know what.
This is going to be close. He won the fight for the football. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
60 Pittsburgh.
Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
Here we go. 3, 218, chop it. Hey, watch that. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Falk to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Falk. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Back to throw. Falk. This will be caught at about the 6. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Falk looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
This dude's still on some retarded plays, bro.
Operating from the gun. Falk.
Yeah.
Zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
22 jet bombers.
They'll try and run for it. And they'll take this in the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th.
It's 24-23. I held it to a field goal, but they let him run it in, and he blocked all them fucking linebackers coming in the blitz. I know what he's doing. I know he want to run the ball. He can't throw it.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want want it end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
He'll look to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Not every time now his fucking people can come in now untouched now.
Able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your foot and hit behind.
Let's go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! That bullshit! Let's fucking go, man!
We're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter
that same nigga you asked for, cuz that the nigga stripped his fucking ass.
Whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down.
The D-tackle.
Again, it's Smith. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Y'all niggas looked at his secondary.
Smith. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they coughed it up. led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
I was losing the ball. I was doing my thing.
Back to throw. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. They'll run it now, out of the gun. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Let's fucking go, Jay! Let's go! Stop fucking playing with me, man! I'm like that!
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Let's go, man!
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts.
Stop playing with me, man!
A minute to go now in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee.
So wet. I was down. 17-7.
I wish I could have had that outcome. I was down 14-0. Fought back just to lose.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and 1.
Joe Burrow.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back at OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. It's going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week.
I put them niggas out there, 96 jump, 95 jump. And put them niggas out there. Let them go and get that shit. 6 takeaways, baby.
To take the season opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis,
hey man, we need to do a highlight reel for the week week to week.
You mean from different games?
Yeah, from different games.
How it looking like Sports Center today. Who gonna do the commentating?
Huh?
You gotta be like Chris Berman.
I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone.
Jesus Christ.
I do my dance.
Important message. Congratulations on that win, coach.
I ruin their plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put in the gas. I will not crash. Honey yard dash. 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 Yeah. They can't catch up because they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. High boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need to leave some of beats, I'm an animal. Beat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I disagree with you doing
Fuck those, man.
I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, this is me and my warriors. Guaranteed.
Greg ain't the same dude he used to be.